Hello and welcome to today's Tech Nugget from decoking.com. I'm Evan Hyde, one of the SMEs with our team. Today we're going to be talking about Autoshift cutting tools for decoking the coke drum with high pressure water. And for some of you, like me, who've been around the delayed coking business longer than I'm probably willing to admit, look at the gray hairs creeping in. When I started my career, there were many sites still using the manual shifting tools, right? So when we decoke the coke drum, first we cut a pilot hole through the center of the coke bed, and this is with the water jets oriented downward. And then we have to cut the coke using the water jets oriented horizontally. So the old way, you'd actually bring the drill stem out of the drum, take that boring cutting tool off, bring a second cutting tool, which was the jets oriented towards cutting, bolt it up using what was called a uni-bolt connection, which was sort of a hammer connection. Worked pretty well, but it's pretty crude. And then go about your business of cutting the drum into the pilot hole. And this basically started at the inception of hydraulic cutting of the coke drums, which I think was 1939. By our friends at Worthington, which is now part of the Flowserve company. And that brings us through a variety of evolution to where we said, okay, that's not good. We don't want to have to shift these things around all the time. So then we came up with the quarter turn cutting tool design, where instead of actually having to remove the cutting tool each time, you would actually use a long wrench to move a bolt at the bottom of the cutting tool assembly from boring to cutting mode. And you just twist this thing around and a quarter turn at a time, and it would change the mode in the tool. That was a great improvement. However, it still exposed the operator to significant risk when changing that tool. So there were some unfortunate incidents in the industry where people were injured during this particular operation. So our friends at Flowserve said, we can do better. And they came up with what's called the Autoshift tool. Now, they're not the only vendor out there that offers the Autoshift tool. There are a number of other vendors that do it as well. But they were the pioneers with this particular advancement. And the way it works is basically sort of like a pen. When the cutting pressure forces the tool down into one mode, and when you release the pressure on the system, it sort of springs up and rotates its quarter turn, and then when you apply the pressure, it moves downward again and changes the mode from boring to cutting. Ingenious, works very well, and it's something that has allowed us to do a lot of things that we couldn't do before when we had to manually turn the cutting tool. Manually do with the quarter turn bolt or switch heads entirely. So the Autoshift technology has really revolutionized our ability to cut the coke drum. It's led to further advancements which have led to remote decoking, which I'm a big fan of, which basically gets the operator off the cutting deck and gets them to grade. Very much safer operation, highly recommended. And then it also enables the next step, which is computerized cutting. So there are a number of sites in the world that we have worked with that have fully computerized cutting. So, they just hit a button, cut the coke drum, boop, does everything, right? And so very cool technology. We would encourage you to learn more at RefCom. So come to the live event, see our friends at Flowserve and all the other decoking specialty products vendors out there. Try your hand at their simulator. Very cool. I'm okay at it. I won't say I'm the best, but very cool technology. So if you are still running the manual shift tools, the two pieces or the quarter turn, I would definitely encourage you to think about upgrading, because it is very much enabled a lot of improvements for our industry. This has been your Tech Nugget, and I hope you found it interesting. If you'd like to learn more, please visit us at decoking.com, your home on the web for all things delayed coking. And if you'd like to attend a training, we host trainings at the RefCom event. and I'd encourage you to attend because we talk about this and many other lessons learned and new technologies from around the world of delayed coking. So we are available on various social media platforms, LinkedIn, Facebook, YouTube, etc. Hope you liked the video. Thanks for watching.